This is three of Real Madrid's midfielders in a straight line instead of forming a typical midfield three. And this is their right winger inverted to be that attacking midfielder. So let's decode how this positional fluidity destabilized the opposition and they scored a brilliant goal. The sequence started with Madrid trying to build from the back against a retreating opposition press. They are trying to build from their left side against a 4-4-2 mid block. The idea is to use their narrow front three to pin the backline deep and then use the local wide combinations to bypass the midfield line. Here Bellingham was supposed to the one occupying the space between the lines, while Camavinga can drop. But Alonso allows that positional freedom, as we can even see Rodrigo's intention to move into the ball side to act as an extra threat between the lines. So Madrid created this free space for Camavinga with their brilliant positional occupation. Here the fullback is pinning the wide midfielder while Bellingham attracted the right center midfielder. It seems there is a clear instruction for Vinicius to tuck inside when the left back is wide. The idea is to use his threat to pin both right back and centre back so that the half space will be free for the midfielders. In addition, Rodrigo's inverted position prevents the other centre midfielder from drifting wide to protect this space. Even though Camavinga's half space occupation wasn't utilized at this moment, it played a crucial role in creating that goal. So Bellingham played it back to get back to his natural position, and Tchouaméni could have switched the play as the ball side is congested. But the ball was kept there to explore future possibilities. He used the wide fullback to manipulate the pressing structure, and this simple pass created multiple diagonal relations to explore. So any opposition will react by defending the diagonal penetrative options. But by having two midfielders in the same zone, Madrid had that numerical advantage and they bypassed the pressing block. This even resulted in two players double marking Camavinga. This higher positioning of centre back has created a potential loophole in their defensive structure. This looks insignificant at the moment, but a clever team can actually exploit it in the future. From a tactical perspective, now they have overloaded the opposition on the ball side to isolate the far side. So this inverted position of Rodrigo is an overlooked brilliance. By having an extra presence in between the lines, Madrid aims to attack any potential loophole in the backline. Usually this is done by an attacking midfielder, but here the attacking midfielder's responsibility is to support on the ball side while the winger plays like an attacking midfielder. As soon as the ball is switched, see how vulnerable is the backline. Since the centre back was out of position earlier due to Camavinga, he has to cover extra distance to get back into this shape. This is the vulnerability that Madrid can exploit. They can aggravate the existing vulnerability by moving the other centre back away. This is simply achieved by the striker's run. This is actually a natural run from the striker to attack the space. He doesn't have the intention to drag the centre back, but his willingness to make those runs plays a huge role in creating the space for others. This loophole could not be exploited. If Rodrigo was in his original position as a winger, then there won't be no threat between the lines, as the actual midfielder Bellingham is deeper. So then the attack would be through the wide regions. So by allowing such freedom, Alonso has created a great goal scoring opportunity. The end product was a brilliant ball to Rodrigo to express his 1v1 skills and score a beautiful goal. This simply shows how Alonso can bring the best out of his players by giving that freedom while maintaining certain principles. In simple words, if you allow your winger to come inside, then it's better to have a central forward who can be positionally disciplined to pin at least one of the centre backs. This may not happen with Mbappe as he drops deep alone. So in that case, Alonso has to find a way to consistently maintain the attacking depth even when Mbappe is playing centrally. You can't allow total freedom for your talented attackers or completely restrict your creative talents. A balance between the both always produces the best football.